Oh, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down so the goes to the 13-month series just to get you and you can stay notified. Just want to say this, man. Listen, who cares what I think? If you like the chapter, don't let me tell you otherwise. Live your truth. Do what you gotta do. Move forward. Whoop de whoop blah blah blah. I hate it. I didn't like it. 4 out of 10 for me, pretty much. Is what I'm thinking, and I just couldn't take this chapter seriously. I'm sorry. As a chat in unison, the first thing we all thought together was, well, it's like Karaka's ish. Karaka hides his heart for a reason. Whoop de whoop, attack the heart. Attack the heart. Attack the heart. Attack the heart. We all already know how broken Sweetfish, aka IU, is. We all know this. We're all aware of this. We all knew that Kun Guerrero would be fine because that thing is effectively a phoenix down from Final Fantasy. So to have the Black March come and be like, bro, attack the heart. But he's like, but if I do that, what if Rack and Guerrero can't come back? You don't see IU right there? It'll be fine. Attack the heart. But even more so than that, the narrator or whatever made it very clear that Mimesis with Leviathan has made Baam's senses and intuition and pushed it to their absolute limits. That if Dumas clenches his butt cheeks to fake right and go left, Baam knows that. If all of Dumas's butt hairs go to the right and one goes left, Baam can sense that. But you couldn't sense IU? You couldn't tell whether or not Rack and Aguero were there? Where's the consistency with that? You've honed it so much it can read all of the actions preemptively of what a high ranker is going to do, but you can't sense IU. Now, Sly made an absolutely phenomenal point when talking about the chapter to me on Twitch. I want to pull a comment up here. I did screenshot it a little wonky, so it cuts off just a little part of it. But do you guys remember when I was getting yelled at by Killmonger and some other a few other ones, people like, oh, Baam is not really trying. You guys don't understand. He tried to use Dragon Tiger Gate. Nah, we need to address, I think, the fact that Baam has the Black March in his possession, and he canonically forgot, I guess you could say, he had it and or refused to pull it out even during a moment where he was raging and claimed he was pulling everything he had into fighting Dumas. SIU needs to legitimately stop and consolidate all of Baam's powers into one thing. Is the Black March not one of Baam's abilities or powers or items he has on him? Yes or no? The answer is yes. Therefore, if he's going all out and using everything he has, he would also use the weapon he has, the needle. Yes or no? Yes. We also have seen the Black March do things like regulate his Shinsu output or efficiency with it, like when he was fighting with Charlie during the last station. Correct? Okay, so he was not going all out. Shut up. You're literally factually wrong. Stop arguing with me when you're fucking stupid and wrong. I'm sick and tired. You guys are pissing me off. Part of the reason I'm tired of answering comments is not just because you guys sometimes you message me on Discord, DMs, Patreon, and you write me a Bible verse. I'm one man. I work 3 jobs. This is one job that I work. I consider YouTube and Twitch one job. But some of these comments make my brain hurt. I'm smart. I'm not stupid. And I'm tired of you guys fighting me on the dumbest points. So there's certain things, it's just a matter of point of view and perspective. Whoop-de-whoop, blah, more power to you. Not that. But God damn it. God damn it. Some of you guys are not reading. The Black March is part of his moveset. If he's taking everything out, he would have used the Black March. I've even seen people argue he was using it in the way that he fused with it to punch. Oh, yeah. Anyways, bad chapter. I really don't want to talk about this chapter. I didn't like it. However, I will concede this point. And a lot of you guys made this point. It's probably best to nip this in the bud now, so during the true climax of Gustang v Traumeré, we don't have to come back to Dumas versus Baam. That is a completely fair point that I agree with. And perhaps we should take this moment to address a few other things and see some other stuff. What's going on with Rachel and Yura or whatever? What's going on with Yama and Proust and Doom and those guys, Lobadan, Kirin, whatever the case may be. Okay. Also, I would like to see a little bit more of the boss and or captain. Skull made this point, which I think is a good point. Just to maybe understand their power levels and who they brought with them, or their true motivations and goals, or how they may go about doing that. All of that makes sense. Agreed. But the art itself, in terms of how the characters looked from panel to panel, more often than not, was great. But this guy's obsession with 300,000% zooming in and then putting one long ass vertical cut to show some spectacular move doesn't work. Stop. He used to be so good at this. This is why it bothers me. But anyways, I literally don't have any more energy to talk about this chapter. I'm just gonna ignore Tower of God for the rest of the week, recoup, replenish my energy, and hopefully we should have a better time next week. Alright, 4 out of 10. My favorite panel was the Black March pulling up, and my favorite piece of dialogue was the Black March calling Baam pathetic. Give me your rating. Favorite panel, favorite dialogue. I just don't have anything else to say. I'm just tired. Oh, I guess I should mention this. I'm gonna make a video about this at some point. I don't know when, but I truly believe SIU no longer knows how to write or handle Baam, and he's written himself into a corner, or to a point where he doesn't really know how to create a compelling battle for him, or whatever the case is. We'll talk about it. Wednesday, our Pixel Cup soccer tournament with the Tower of God, Kubera team, and all the other teams. Come through if you care. Goodbye. Patreon gang. I appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for the continued support. It always helps. I'm actually gonna add like a $1 tier just for those who just want to throw a little extra help to me, if y'all don't mind that. But shout out to the certified Baam lovers. That's CBL gang, CBL nation. But a bigger shout out to the Priest of Fire. Those are the certified Brilliant lovers. They might be the real CBLs. And a huge shout out to the Fifth Zen Gods. Thank you to Zyler Scotty, Wolf General, Rek Mazzino, Sly, Simi, Scobe, Rox G, Revenant, Lazy Dragon, Big Mod Katan, Johnny Rogers, Huey, Gray, Fairs, Childish Nujabes, Agrona Vitra, and Big Abdel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. I moved out of the streets into a cardboard box. We're moving on up, people.